What would you like to do once the females join?
I have an idea.
Let's switch back to Skype because like we're gonna cut out on.
Okay. Up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. Oh, let's go fly a kite. Chim chimney, chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. I don't know the words, and I guess you don't too.
That works. You're shooting energy from your hand like straight into your face.
Not on my screen.
Oh, there you go. Oh no, never mind. I thought shooting would have fixed it, but it's still showing.
I'm hearing Tyra shoot forever.
One.
That was the only time I ulted.
Heckin' well.
Bots are no challenge. I want to play D&D right now.
Can go play D&D.
But there's no one to play with. You need people to disappear into a fantasy world.
Wasn't there that simulator, like generates a story or something?
Yeah, that's absolutely terrible. Not at all good, but we can try that out. I'll bring
I
it
mean,
up.
if you want something D&D like.
It basically is just a random text generator. It doesn't even make sense, so it's not really fulfilling in terms of story structure or anything.
Stress level 38 out of 10. You're not named Shroomy.
What? What are you talking about?
EJ.
I'm not named Shroomy?
No, Ethan, for you!
I'm so confused.
I am too.
I
Yay!
made it back into my Skype, I think.
Yay! I just closed Skype.
Yeah, so did I.
Why did I send this? How did I send this?
It was
Yeah,
on
it's very
Skype.
impressive. Alright, what are we doing?
I had something funny to show you guys.
Go for it.
Yeah.
The dumb AI that Izzy sent me.
The dumb AI. So it's not very high, is it?
You're right.
Oh, I get it. It's just an A.
It's a AU, A unintelligent. This is supposed to be like a Dungeons and Dragons story generator, kind of. After reading hundreds of documents about stories and fantasy stuff, it's tried to figure out the most logical thing to say. So it doesn't have predefined responses, it just tries to make something up. I tried it out a little bit earlier today for the first time, and I got a little bit that made sense, but most of it was kind of terrible. And it was hilarious, because like I was trying to interact with the environment, like there's several monsters ahead of you, and I'm like, okay, attack the monster. And it's like, you walk into the dungeon and then find something else. And I'm like, what happened to the monsters I was fighting? So it doesn't have a very good memory, but we'll see how it goes.
Pick a setting. I want to do fantasy.
Alright. Select a character.
I want to be a wizard peasant.
Oh, wizard.
I don't think you can be multiple things.
I can in real life.
Enter your character's name.
That's a great name.
Cough, cough. Alright. Generating
Great.
story. Please wait. You are
What?
Cough Cough, a wizard living in the kingdom of Larion. You have a
You have
staff.
to say it like that, sure.
Oh, okay. You mean
I'm
EJ?
not. La 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 la.
You are a wizard living in the kingdom of Larion.
Just
You
to
have a
make it
staff
feel
and a
worse.
spell book. You finish your long journey and finally arrive at the ruin you've been looking for. You look around and see that it's just as you left it. The walls are still there, but now they're covered with rubble from the battle. The only thing missing is the dead body of one of your enemies. Oh, have we come here to kill someone?
Say hi, Heeks.
Say hi, Heeks.
There's no one here to say anything to, but yeah, we
Say
can
the
do
word
that.
mourn.
Morn.
What shall happen?
I don't know, it's generating the next response. A heavy silence falls over you. You feel like crying, but you don't want to upset your grieving relatives back home. So instead, you simply stand there and stare at the ruins of what used to be your home. Oh, interesting.
Why would your
This is the rubble from the
relatives?
battle, not. And why would your relatives know you're crying?
Yeah.
It doesn't make fully sense, but we have given new context to what this ruin is now.
I think it'll change.
Yeah, I think if you just kind of say things, it deals with it and makes it happen. So, like, we could just say, attack the dragon, and it'll be like, oh, I guess there's a dragon here, and react to that.
Attack
Something.
Great Dragoon.
Everyone just said something.
Hey, see, we are good D&Ders. Attack
Escape the living cheese.
Oh my gosh, both of you spoke it once again. I sure
like
we said something
this
about
better.
living cheese.
No,
Okay.
this is better. Do hers first.
Alright, McKay, what was yours?
I said attack the dragon with high heeks.
Alright, well, I guess we're not going to make any sense in this story. We'll see how the AI responds. Tap the dragon with high heeks. The AI says, "You raise your hands up in the air and shout, 'High heek!' Your voice echoes through the ruined halls, echoing off of stone and crumbling walls."
We didn't attack the dragon.
Let me hit enter again and see if it generates more story. You hear the screams of those who died before you, and then nothing else. It takes several minutes, but eventually the dragon dies down enough that you can get closer to him? What?
You walk closer.
The dragon dies down enough? Okay, walk closer. You approach the dragon slowly. He looks up at you, his eyes wide open and blood dripping down from his mouth. Oh dear. What do we do?
Kiss him.
Alright, peeps, I gotta go. I may or may not be back later.
You wrap your arms around the dragon's neck and press your lips against his. You feel him shudder slightly when you do this, but he doesn't fight back. Instead, he lets out a low growl, which you return by nipping at his lower lip with your teeth.
He doesn't have lips. He is a dragon.
Also, he has blood dripping down from his mouth. Okay.
Steal his treasure.
You quickly run up to the dragon's chest and grab some gold coins, leaving behind a trail of blood. What? You then turn to face the dragon again and take his sword. Oh.
He has a sword?
Apparently.
Shroomy said to escape the living cheese.
Okay. This AI is going to be so confused. You rush forward and stab the dragon in the side, causing him to let out a pained yell. He swings his sword at you, which we already stole, but you dodge easily by jumping onto its back and grabbing a hold of one of its legs? That is not at all escaping the living cheese.
Wait, how did he jump on his bag and grab a hold of one of his legs?
I don't know. The AI doesn't have a brain. So let's try again and see if we get a different result. You quickly climb up on the dragon's back and swing yourself towards the ground below. The dragon turns his head to watch you fly away. As soon as you land on the ground, you start running down the hill towards your village. Huh. Sure. Why not? What's this button do? Oh! You can change things that the AI responded with? That's cool.
The living cheese is slowly catching up to you.
We'll see how the AI responds to that. The next day, you wake up. You look around and notice the living cheese hasn't caught up to you yet. It seems like it'll be another few days before they catch up with you.
Okay,
Yay.
well, now it knows who the living cheese is.
You immediately go to the nearest merchant and offer him half of what you got from the dragon. Wow, it remembers that we got it from the dragon.
He gives you just 1,000 gold pieces for letting him look at the loot.
You wave goodbye to your friends who were watching you leave and continue on your journey home. But wait, our home is in ruins. That's where the dragon is.
We haven't made any friends yet.
Yeah, we also haven't made any friends, so unless we want to go home and kiss the dragon again, be like, "Hello, honey, welcome home." Do you hear a loud noise outside? You open the door and see an old man standing there with a club in his hand. He looks at you with anger-filled eyes and growls at you.
Why don't you growl back?
"Get away from my wife," he screams. Did we walk into the wrong home?
I don't know you or your wife.
Oh no, she's just some peasant girl that I married for money. Now get out of here. What? Who is this man? And why?
Get us out of his house.
And the response is, "Now get out of here." Again. He's very intimidating, but he's outside. And
I stay inside the house.
The old man growls at you again. You keep your cool and say, "I'm sorry, but I can't let you do what you're doing. This is my house." The old man growls back angrily and begins walking towards the front door. Oh, you quickly grab a nearby axe and swing it at him, hitting him in the chest. He falls backwards as blood pours down from his chest. Gosh, I didn't tell you to do that, but oh, okay. Guess this has happened now. Well, he's dying, but we can still cure his wounds with magic. "Yes, I am very happy," he says. What? What is he talking about?
Just heal him.
I did. I really don't understand what this AI was trying to say here. It just kind of fakes being able to make coherent thoughts, but it really doesn't. You cast Cure Wounds on him, which immediately heals his wounds. He looks up at you with a smile and says, "Thank you, thank you." He turns around and walks out the door. Phew.
Take the powerful magical artifacts. Say that.
You find some, but they aren't powerful enough to help you. They just seem to be there to make you feel better. You think it would be cool to carve yourself into it with a sword and give yourself arrows instead of hands. What? You figure it'll be fun and relaxing, but you can always remove it later if you get bored. Fun. Is the dragon still here? Whoa, those skeletons that look like skeletons have a skeleton-like appearance.
That was awful. I don't like this.
Yeah, it's not very good. But it was fun to mess around with her a little bit. I tried out the apocalyptic once, and I couldn't even get anywhere because every time I tried to talk to someone, they'd be like, "Hello, who are you? Are you a survivor? What do you want? Do you want food?" And then they try to shoot me randomly. And I'm like, okay, well, everyone hates everyone in this world. So, I think fantasy is a little more fun. How about rogue? So we can be a little mischievous. Maybe we can steal stuff or be interesting.
His last name should be Strong Pants.
Yeah. Okay. Chadwick Strong Pants it is.
Those are some strong pants.
You have a long steel dagger and a length of rope. You walk down a city street looking for someone to steal from. Suddenly you hear a voice behind you. "Hey, what are you doing out so late?" A man with a bushy beard says as he walks by. He's holding an axe and wearing leather armor with a chainmail shirt underneath it all.
Ah, payday.
A payday? I thought we were supposed to be working together on this job, the man says angrily. "I know, but I'm not getting paid till tomorrow at least, you say." The man turns his head slightly and sees you, and then quickly backs away slowly. What? How do you quickly slowly back away?
So wait, he went from some dude wondering what you're doing out so late, and then he turns out that he's your partner in crime? I'm confused.
I don't know.
But this is kind of amazing.
Okay, I guess it's someone who knows us who's like, "Hey, what are you doing out so late?"
But then apparently
But
we're
we know
betraying him because he's quickly backing away slowly.
Yeah, I guess so.
I'm scared of us and we're hiding behind it.
I refuse to accept this. I'm gonna alter its last response into something that makes a little more sense.
I'm so confused about this conversation.
I don't think there is any sense. This AI doesn't know how to live or have common sense.
This is like
What?
TV-bot the D&D
I said
campaign.
draw a dagger, and it says you swing the knife and stab him through the chest, and he dies.
Well,
instantly.
that was intense.
Alright, so, I just wanted to intimidate him, and now he's dead. Alright. Loot corpse. You pick up the body and take off your boots and pants. You rip them off and throw them into a nearby pile of trash. Then you grab the dagger from the floor near the corpse and put it in your belt loop.
What belt loop? We just took off our friggin'
What?
pants!
Why did we take off our pants? What? What is this AI?
Why did we strip and then put our dagger in our imaginary belt?
I don't know.
This game doesn't even try, I feel like. In the world, man.
I'm just gonna hit enter and see what it says next. Wait. Oh, we picked up the body. Where are we taking this body? And why did we take off our pants?
You walk over to the door of the tavern and open it. Inside you find a few coins and some food. You also notice several bottles filled with ale on the table, which you take one for yourself.
Attaboy sake.
So we get naked with our dagger somewhere hanging off of our body, with potentially holding a dead body. Then
And we just walk
over to
into
the
a tavern, and we find food and coins, and we take some drink, and no one cares. No one's in here, I guess?
How are you supposed to play this?
Put down dead body. You put down the body and close the door. You go back to drinking your ale. Hours pass. Day passes. Day passes. Again. It's been 2 days since you killed that man, and you've already gotten drunk enough to fall asleep in a tavern bed.
I mean, I should hope we're drunk enough. We were drinking for 2 days straight.
What? So nobody bothered to come into this tavern for 2 days as we just sat here with a... Do we still have our Find pants. Acquire pantaloons. Don leggings. You decide to get something more comfortable than your underwear, and you find a pair of pants in the corner. In the corner? They seem pretty good quality, too. They aren't dirty or torn, and there isn't any blood on them. Oh, that's a plus. I would expect...
that they at least remember we're pantsless.
Yeah, I would expect the corner pants to not have blood on them. You know what? Just because I feel like it would be interesting, but something is not ordinary about these pants. at all.
I'd say they're strong pants.
Yeah, you might even say they're strong pants.
I guess that sort of makes sense. Kind of. Just barely.
Feel stronger is my action.
Feel stronger.
Wow, I feel stronger. You feel a lot stronger. Not as much as when you were killing men in the first place, but still quite a bit. You don't know why exactly, but you do. The next morning you wake up feeling really good, so we've spent 3 days in this building with a dead body still somewhere around here.
So we wake up after a 2-day coma, get someone's strong pants, and then fall asleep again. Wake up on the 3rd day.
What is this? Okay, let's go outside and do something, anything. Please, story, work with us here. You head outside and see that the sun is shining brightly. It must be noon because you remember how cold it was yesterday.
We didn't go outside yesterday!
It must be noon because you remember how cold it was yesterday, and that tells me the time of day. You can't look at the sun shining brightly in the sky and figure out what time it is, but you remember how cold it was yesterday, and that tells me the time. Find a food market. You enter the market and see a bunch of people selling various things. Most of them look like commoners though, so you just buy what looks interesting to you. Not food? Okay.
Well, look at the next sentence.
After buying a couple things, you realize that most of the stuff here is junk food! Oh man, I accidentally bought some Cheetos and stuff. Didn't realize I had that in Fantasyland.
I'm kind of digging this, I'm not gonna lie.
This is hilarious. It's like hearing the story that a toddler makes up when they're not quite sure how story structures work. You start eating the junk food. The taste is terrible, but it feels really good afterwards. It seems like it should be the opposite.
Yeah.
While you're eating, you suddenly hear a voice calling out to you from behind a stall. Hey, what are you doing here? What am I doing here? Who says that? I guess it's me. Turn to
Eating
look
chips.
at voice. You turn around and see a young girl dressed in rags. She looks like she hasn't slept in days. Well, we've slept a lot lately. Her eyes are red and puffy from crying, her face is dirty and bruised, and her hair is disheveled. Aww.
Why is she asking what we're doing here?
I don't know. Hello, how can I help you? That's not how you spell help. Why is she crying? Maybe we got a quest giver. She looks at you with tears streaming down her cheeks and says, I'm hungry. You smile and say, well, let me tell you where we have a nice restaurant nearby.
So, we know where a nice restaurant is, but we choose to eat junk food to satiate our 3-day-long hunger streak.
What kind of person is Chadwick Strong Pants? I half expected the AI to be like, well, by the way, I have really strong pants, or something else stupid. At least it related to food.
I mean, somewhat.
I can't spell!
Boy, give her the tea.
What? I tried like 4 times and it didn't work. I guess I'm taking this girl on a date to the restaurant. I was going to offer to buy her food, but she nods and thanks you for helping her. Then she runs... where is she going? How are we supposed to get her food if she runs... Should we follow her? Should we just let her go?
I don't know.
Should we go to the restaurant?
Follow her to the restaurant. Maybe that's like...
Okay, maybe that'll trick it.
Oh, I can't with this thing.
You follow the girl who ran off into the crowd. When you arrive at the restaurant, she waves goodbye to you and disappears through one of the doors.
We want me too.
Into the restaurant?
I would assume.
Follow her! When you reach the restaurant, she
what?
Wait, what? That's exactly what it just said. Wait, what? When you exit the building, you notice there's a man there's... Okay, let's revert the last thing. Maybe we weren't clear. Or maybe it wasn't clear. Or maybe both. You enter the restaurant and see a table full of people all eating. There's also a large window on the sidewall which shows the cityscape outside. There are several tables near the windows, but none near the door leading outside. Where's the girl?
So the lady's just gone now.
Look for the girl who is dressed in rags and probably doesn't fit in this nice establishment, or at least I would assume it's a nice establishment. You walk over to the nearest table and sit down. After finishing your meal, you notice that everyone else is sitting down as well! The girl who helped you out earlier, who sits across from you? She seems very shy. but smiles when she sees you looking at her?
Who's this random girl just sitting? What? Help?
Who? What? Does it think we're on a
I
date?
want to swear.
I am so confused. Should we alter this, or should we let it be confused?
I don't know anymore.
Just so we're keeping this AI at least on one train of thought, without disappearing and reappearing new characters all the time. Oh wait, we finished our meal already. Did we give her any food?
I don't know.
Let's just be safe. Get food. Should we buy or steal?
Oh, true, we are rogues. I don't know. What do you feel?
I feel like if we're sitting down and eating a meal, I think we need to pay for it.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't want to get in trouble here with our pants. Wait, we still don't have boots. We just left them in that place. Oh well. You grab a few pieces of fruit and put them in your pocket. As soon as you do this, the girl notices you staring at her and blushes. Thanks, she stutters nervously. Where did you come from, and why are you staring at... What do you mean? What? You were the one who called out to us and was like, hey, I'm hungry, and we are getting you food because you asked for our help. I don't know why you're questioning us like this.
Bruh.
Is this an interrogation? Do they know of our crimes? You can't escape. She knows too much.
I think you mean you're welcome, lady.
Yes, you reply. And what would be so bad about that?
What? We didn't say that.
The girl looks up at you and smiles. Thank you, she says happily. I don't know how to thank you.
Oh, now she
You nod and
remembers.
say, no problem.
Now she remembers us. Apparently she has like amnesia or something weird. I don't know anymore.
What's that first line? Why did we reply to ourselves, yes, and what would be so bad about that? Oh, I guess this is about the staring?
I don't know.
So we're like, yes, I'm staring at you, and what would be so bad about staring at you? And she's like, oh yeah, thanks for staring at me. That's fine.
Let's just move on the story, man. Forget this girl.
Okay. Let's go to the clothing store, get her something other than rags, and get us some boots, because we left our boots in the other place, I guess. Clothers. Oops.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, who knows what this AI is going to think that is. You quickly leave the restaurant and head back home. I have a home? The girl follows behind you. When you reach your house, she walks up to you excitedly. Oh my gosh, it's so cool out here. Have you never been outside before? We can go play in the park or something.
Wait. We go into our house.
Why are we at our house?
It's
We
so
wanted
cool
to
out here. Let's go to the park at our house.
What?
Heckin' nani.
It hurts. Is our house that tavern that we went into?
Is our house a park?
I don't have any idea. Get our boots. I'm not gonna give any details. I'm just gonna get our boots, and then we can figure out. I'm confused. You walk up to her and grab her hand. Come on, let's go. What are we, children now? The girl looks around and says, but it's so cold outside. It'll warm up soon enough. You reply. How does that have anything to do with boots?
I want to swear.
AI, are you like thinking we're in a rom-com all of a sudden? Or like a Christmas movie? You know we're in D&D fantasy land, right? Not play on playgrounds? Where do we go from here, Sherby? How do we possibly get this on track?
Let's go steal something. I don't know, man.
Okay, steal something. Wait, no, that's...
No.
It's just gonna steal something from her.
Yeah. Let's go somewhere else and steal something.
Go somewhere else and steal something. Plan a heist with her. We're gonna rob a bank. You walk toward the park where she... Excuse me? Are you not listening to anything we say? You spot a group of kids playing basketball. There's basketball in this world? You know what? No.
What does that have to do with the heist?
No. We're gonna veto this. Go inside, out of the cold, apparently, and plan a heist with this random freaking girl. I just want to see what it'll do. You both head outside. I literally said go inside, Oh wait, I did say out of the cold. Maybe I got confused. And walk along the street. You start talking about various things. At first, you were just talking about school and other this. What? We are Chadwick Strongpants. We do not do school.
I don't think this bot knows what a heist is.
Okay. Go investigate the bank. You both start walking towards the bank. The girl starts talking again. So where does this place even are? So where does this place even are? Okay. The girl nods and begins to ask questions. What?
Hold on, I'm making this my Discord status.
Turn around and raise your hands. Shh, too many questions. The girl looks confused by this sudden change in behavior. What do you mean, she asks.
Oh my gosh, another question.
We are trying to case out this joint to see if we can get some hecka cash.
Hecka cash. Steal mad stacks. The bot's gonna lose a lot of this, I feel like.
Yes. Alright. I gave it as much information as possible. We'll see what the bot does. You turn around and raise your hands. Why do I keep raising my hands?
I don't know.
We are trying to case out this joint to see if we can steal a lot of gold from the bank. We need to be quiet and unsuspicious. You can help draw attention away from me while I look around. So it literally just put what I said, but added, you turn around and raise your hands. Except that's what I already did. So I've turned around away from her again and raised my hands even higher than they already were. We're getting her in some trouble here. We're not good guys. We're Chadwick Strongpants.
Yeah.
We're gonna rip the safe in half with our strong pants. The girl nods slowly. Yeah, okay, she replies. You walk into the bank and find yourself in a small room with a desk and two chairs facing each other. On one chair is an old man wearing a suit and holding a briefcase. That's interesting. Why is this bank consisting of two chairs and an old man? Act casual. You stand up and walk over to the man. Hi, I'm Chadwick Strongpants. How may I help you today? What am I?
You walk into a bank and ask how you can help them today.
Hi, can I take your money today? I am being casual. I am totally one of the workers of this bank. The man looks at you and smiles. He opens his mouth to speak, but closes it before he has time to react to his own mouth opening.
What?
Question marks?
First of all, we completely failed the acting casual because, like,
we just introduced ourselves with our real name
and asked how we may help him today when we're in his bank.
My business associate would like to ask for a loan while I go put some things down in my office, because I totally work here. We'll see how this goes.
Probably not well.
Probably not. The man looks at you and shrugs. Sure thing, sir. Yes! He turns to the girl who is still standing there awkwardly. She seems very nervous and shy. You think she might be a little lost right now. I mean, don't worry, we are too.
I don't blame her, though.
Okay, this is actually the most coherent response we've gotten from the AI so far, I think. I'm hopeful. Alright. Walk into the office. You walk into the office and sit down in a chair. Sit down in a chair? The girl sits down next to you. What? Oh, hi, she says nervously. What? Do you want to borrow money, you ask? What? She blushes slightly. Okay.
So,
what?
basically we go into the bank of this guy who has, like, a terrible memory. Act like we run the place, and then we're handing the cash over to our associate.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Somehow we just bamboozled this man. Walked right past him. And I was like, oh, would you mind talking to my business associate here? They would like to make a loan. And then she just was like, oh yeah, I don't want to talk to you about the loan. I want to talk to that guy who just went in the office. And the man's just like, oh, okay. And we just... if this works... I don't know how to respond. You walk over to the safe and open it. Oh, that was supposed to be harder, I think. Inside you find several bags of coins. You pick up a bag and begin counting them out as loudly as possible. Why?
Take the coins and run.
This is the most obnoxious and stupid robbery the world has ever seen, but somehow it's working without a hitch. Okay,
Take the money and run.
take all the money and shove it in my magic pants pockets. The Adventures of Chadwick Strongpants.
Oh, they don't cease to entertain.
You quickly put everything back in the bag and toss it in your pocket. Then you walk over to the girl and kiss her. I love you. Huh? The girl blushes again, but doesn't seem upset about being kissed by a stranger.
Why?
I
There
hurt.
was no chemistry.
My.
Why just a random kiss? Because we pulled off a successful heist?
I don't know what's happening. I think it just got really confused. Her life has changed because we teleported to a restaurant.
At least the AI knows that the girl and the character are strangers, and I don't know why the sudden confession.
Apparently,
and kiss.
apparently it does know that we're strangers, but I don't know why it like automatically is like, oh, it's a girl. Obviously, they're cute and blushing and stuff all the time. Do we just accept this new reality?
This seems like a mostly positive scenario. Let's just dip out of the bank and
Okay.
store our newfound
Okay.
cash. I don't
Walk
know anymore.
out of bank casually with the girl and the money. Say offhandedly to the man with the briefcase. It seems we're running a little low on funds today. You might want to check that and close the bank for the day. We'll see what happens.
If this
most
works,
casual
successfully
robbery.
denies. In the weirdest way.
You walk out of the bank and leave without another. So I guess it's smart enough to make sure I don't say that. You don't know what else to say. After leaving the bank, you notice that the sun is starting to set behind the mountains. Oh, that's cool. Beautiful. It's getting dark soon. Let's just go home. We had a good run today.
Eat.
You decide to return home. There isn't much left here anyway. Much left here. You've been robbed twice already, and you're not sure how far the bandits will go to get their loot. Maybe they won't even bother coming after you anymore since they know you're gone now. What?
Where
What
did this
bandits
come
are
from?
you talking about? I have not been robbed twice, unless I
Okay.
am the bank that we just robbed.
Definitely changing that.
Alright, let's revert. Let's try something else. Apparently it's getting dark soon. We apparently have someone who we love now, and we have not spoken more than 10 words to. And we also have 2 pockets full of money. All the money in the bank. What do we do?
Return home and put money in safe place.
Okay. I did this all without boots. In boots.
What?
Put them in the boots, I don't know. You enter the house and get into your boots. You put the money in and then walk outside to find your house tied up. Oh, my horse. My horse
We
tied up
apparently
near
have
the
a
barn.
horse and the barn.
You grab your sword. I have a sword now. I thought I have a dagger. And start walking towards the hill where you left your wagon. After reaching it, you tie up your horses. What? No.
Is this thing smoking?
Okay, let's try again. Go home. That's it. No details.
I don't know at this point.
No, you know what? No, we're gonna take our lady out for some new clothes because she's still in rags and she's dirty still. I think we tried to do this earlier and it just completely ignored it and said something about a playground. I don't remember what happened. You walk through town and eventually come across a large marketplace. There are people everywhere selling various goods. A few of them even look familiar, but you can't place their names or faces. Probably because I didn't want to look at them because I have stolen from them before. I just realized something. Ask girl what her name is.
Oh my god.
I just have been calling her girl because it didn't bother to
We've
give us
fallen
a...
in love with this girl and kissed her, and we
a
don't
woman
know
comes
her
up.
name.
Not a woman. That's not what we... Alter. Let's just get rid of that. There we go. We're fixed. We fixed it now. My name is, Sarah. Oh, wait, my name is Sarah. Sarah? That's not a real name! Who names themselves Sarah? Well, it isn't really either, but I just thought it sounded nice. She pauses and thinks for a moment. Is she an android? Did she just name herself?
I don't Like this.
I mean, what is your name?
Namu.
Namwa.
My brain can't take too much more of this.
This is hilarious. Oh, sorry. I guess it's Jane. Jane? But you said you were Sarah. What? Yeah, but that was years ago. Anyway, if you change your name to something more appropriate, maybe we can get along better. What's wrong with Chadwick Strong Pants?
We've been in this marketplace for years. And she changed her name from Sarah to Jane within that time.
No, this is too stupid. We're just gonna there. That's fine. That's fine. This is acceptable. Well, Sarah, do any of these clothes look good to you? Sarah looks around and shakes her head. No. You nod and continue walking. Eventually you see a young woman dressed in fancy clothing, sitting near an old man wearing ragged clothing. This is my mother, Mrs. Strongpants. I guess I'm saying that.
You found your parents?
I found my mom and probably my dad. Wait, a young woman and an old man. This is my mother, Mrs. Strongpants. I don't know who this guy is. Why did we go here?
Why is your parents just like all of a sudden there? Why?
Hey, Mom. I got some money for you.
And a new girlfriend.
I apparently met the love of my life. No, that's lit, fam.
She's pretty lit, fam. Oh my god.
Miss Strongpants smiles and nods her head. She takes the bag from you and opens it up. Inside is a small purse with 2 gold rings inside.
Sure.
I guess my pants pockets were really magical after all. They forged the money into gold rings. She stares at the ring before looking at you with surprise. You smile and nod your head? I have questions.
Me.
Am I being like, hey Mom, by the way, I'm about to propose to this girl that I just met, and I forged the rings of Mount Doom in my pocket using bank money.
Propose to Sarah.
What? Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore.
I'm just gonna hit enter and see what it says. Thanks, Mom. Mrs. Strongpants smiles and puts the purse back into her pocket. Goodbye, son. You turn and walk away from the marketplace. What? But. Is Sarah even around still? Like, it's not mentioning her anymore. He walks up to you and hands you a pack of cigarettes. Thanks, I guess.
Smack them out of his hand.
Dang it, Snake! I've told you those things cause lung cancer! You slap him hard across the face! He lets go of the pack and falls backwards on the ground! His eyes widen as he tries to catch himself. What was that for? What did I do wrong? He turns around and sees you coming from behind. What? Am I? What?
Why do things escalate so quickly?
Can you please chill? AI, why are you this way? I want to buy clothing. I don't want to assault a shopkeeper right now. I don't even know this lady, and oh my goodness, what's happening? Stand down. You sit down and wait patiently while he smokes. What? Eventually, finally he exhales deeply and blows smoke towards you. You grab the pack and throw it against the wall. You then pick up a lighter from the floor and light your cigarette on fire. Nope.
What?
Nope. Leave shop. No, bye. Goodbye.
What in the world is happening?
You walk away from the shop and find yourself in a dark alleyway. Suddenly you hear a loud noise and feel something hit your shoulder. Oh no. A voice says. You turn around and see a tall, skinny man holding a knife standing over you.
Kill man.
Oh my gosh. What's it gonna do? I'm so scared. I'm so scared. The man raises his knife and points it at you. I'll cut your throat if you don't tell me where Sarah is. Oh my gosh. You shake your head slowly. Nope. Then I'm going to slit your throat.
kill man.
Kill man. Is Sarah important? Is she like a magical person who's of significance of some kind? The man smiles and steps forward. He stabs the knife into your neck. You scream and fall to the ground, blood pouring out of your wound. That's not the man I wanted to kill.
That should be enough, he says calmly. Now let's get home.
Excuse me? Did we just get replaced as the main character?
What? Kills you and says, let's go
Use
home?
pants on wound. You grab your pants and wrap them around the wound. It hurts like heck, but it stops bleeding immediately. Go find Sarah. You run down the street and eventually come upon a tavern. A young woman sits in front of the tables drinking a glass of ale. I don't care who this person is unless they're the same person, but I don't think they are because they didn't wear glasses before, but I don't know because this AI can't keep anything straight. Let's just hit enter and see what happens.
Use magic pants on
She looks up. Where are you from? I don't care. You enter the tavern, and sit down on the table near the bar. The girl, who is this girl? Is it the glasses girl? Walks over to you and sits down beside you, sitting across from each other. Across? I thought she sat down beside us. You begin talking about what happened earlier today, while I'm still holding my pants to my wound.
Why does it insist on taking us to the tavern and introducing us to new girls?
Stop! Just, please, story, stop. Just let us have one train of thought that we can continue.
Just type find Sarah.
Find
Go to Sarah. Go to Sarah. That way it's like,
oh my
there's
gosh.
no room for error.
Go to Sarah.
Sarah!
So, what did you do all day, you ask? I don't care. I know. Stop.
Does it have big dumb?
I'm just gonna reverse. Please don't get confused. This should not be this hard. We need to warn her that there's a creepy knife man other than me running around. We don't want any other creepy knife people. You run through the streets until you reach an old house. You knock on the door and wait for someone to answer. After several minutes, you hear a creaking sound. And then silence.
Sarah?
Why did we go here? Is this where she lives?
Ask Sarah?
Maybe this is where she's squatting in an old abandoned house. You look around the room and see a young woman sitting at a table with candles lighting. Candles lighting her hair? She looks up when she sees your footsteps approaching. Her eyes narrow as she stares at you. Who are you? She asks coldly. And why are you here?
I just want to find Sarah.
I am looking for the love of my life. Sarah. Please don't actually name her that from now on, AI. She frowns. Her mouth twists into a thin line. You sigh and try again. This time you speak softly so she can understand you better. Sarah's eyes widen slightly when she realizes what you're at. Oh, I cannot facepalm hard enough.
So this is Sarah, who doesn't remember who we are, apparently.
We didn't remember who she was. Oh my gosh. Notify this imposter that her hair is on fire. You stand up and point your finger at her. The candle flames dance around her hair as she holds the candle close to her face. She looks down quickly and runs off without saying another word. What?
I am so
what is this?
lost.
A magical
confused.
candle fire illusion? I don't believe that was Sarah. Go find the girl we like. I guess it's only one person.
Kissed.
Yeah, that. You follow the candle trail, and soon find yourself back at the end? You enter the kitchen and find Sarah sitting at a table with candles illuminating her. What's with the candles and hair? What happened? Nothing, she replies simply, just a little lost. I'm a little lost.
I'm a lot lost.
Oh my gosh, at least we found them, I guess.
Man.
Sarah, and cry. I need so much help. You embrace her tightly and begins crying. She hugs you back and cries with you. I missed you so much, she whispers against your chest. Oh my gosh. It was wonderful meeting you, you reply tearfully. We'll meet again someday.
What?
Oh my gosh, this AI is gonna kill me.
Why?
Do we still have our pants on our neck instead of on us?
I don't.
Oh, please. What do we do, Sherby? What do we do?
I don't know. We found her, and now we're just like, okay, later.
I guess we're leaving forever. You'll never see each other again.
Or stay with Sarah. I don't know. It's just a character. It's just a stupid story. I really.
Her home and hide. Put away money.
We still have the money.
And get new clothes. Oh yeah, the money's still in the pants that are holding my neck. Ah!
I thought they were in your boots.
I don't know. We never did that. You walk over to the bed where Sarah lies and pick her up. I thought we were hugging. She lets out a pained yelp when you. Has she been stabbed too? What? Wait. You walk over to the bed where Sarah is lying and pick her up. She lets out a pained yell when you lift her up from the floor. Quick, apply the pants. The magic pants.
Apply the pants.
No, not at all, you reply. What? Oh no, are you hurt, I ask. No, not at all, I reply. But we need to get some things ready for tomorrow night, whatever tomorrow night is. Tomorrow night, she asks, confused, where are we going to go? You explain that you want to go somewhere private and secluded. Warn her that there is a spooky knife man loose in the city somewhere.
Spooky knife man.
You nod and kiss her goodbye before heading upstairs to the tavern.
You go upstairs, then grab your bag, then go downstairs.
What? This AI has such an obsession with traveling and then going back to where you were and... Warn Sarah that someone is looking for her in the city. You turn around and head back towards the entrance of the inn. Wait, she calls after you. Don't just leave me alone. I wasn't planning on it. It apparently decided that I was going to do that, though. Oh my gosh. Stay and protect.
Protect.
I don't think it would accept that. I am annoyed. You return to the bedroom and sit on the edge of the bedroom? How do you sit on the edge of a room? Sarah sits next to you. This is taking a turn.
I'm no longer comfortable.
What do we do, Shroomy? Should we just restart, do a new story?
I think, yeah, the end.
I want it to die. Pick a setting.
Mystery.
Patient.
Huh.
Patient with... I guess that would explain that not the amnesia and unexplainable lapses in judgment and schizophrenia and whatever else happens, so we can explain that as our condition that we have.
And clearly this is Wick Chad Weak Shorts.
I love it. You are Wick Chad Weak Shorts. You have a hospital bracelet and a pack of bandages. You wake up in an old rundown hospital with no memory of how you got there. You take a look around the room and see a bunch of stuff lying on the floor, including some bandages. Each bandage. I don't know. Why not? It makes just as much sense as anything else this AI has said.
It's not chewing it.
It tastes horrible, but you can't pass up the opportunity to feed. The taste is so strong that you don't even notice when your hand starts burning from the pain. Why is my hand burning from the pain? Are they made of lava? You quickly swallow the bandage down and continue eating. After about half hour, you feel sick again and vomit all over yourself. This time you manage to wipe it out before passing out.
The end.
You were woken up by a voice telling you to get up, which woke you up at all. Your mouth was filled with bandages, and then the pain hit like a truck.
Which woke you up at all.
What? You try to sit up, but you find your body won't move. You aren't sure if this is just the effects of the bandages or something else. Then you hear a voice again. Listen. The voice comes from behind you. I am sitting in bed. Are they under my bed? Are they in the wall? What? You ask. I said, what? I mean, why did you wake me up? I thought we had agreed not to do that anymore, the voice answered back. Excuse me? Do I have a growth living on my back that talks to me? What's happening?
Punch voice.
Oh my gosh! You jump back as the voice punches you in the face! No, 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 no! Stop punching me! You shout. Oh, come on now. Are you really surprised that I would be upset about this? What is happening? Fight voice! Good, because I want to show you who you are. Who sent me here? What do they want from me? Oh my gosh. This is a fever dream. Nothing is making sense. Oh my goodness gracious. Slap voice. You give the voice another hard slap across its face. Ow, that hurts. The disembodied voice responds. So does this, the voice says. And you think I'm going to let you get away with calling me names? Now tell me, what exactly do they want from you? I don't freaking know! This is my new favorite activity. That's not very nice, the voice says. There's just a disembodied voice talking in my head, and I'm punching myself and eating bandages, and you grab your knife and stab the voice in the throat. I didn't say that at all. The voice falls backwards dead, leaving you alone in your room. Gasp. It's Chadwick Strongpants all along. Are we Chadwick Strongpants the morning after that last scene that we skipped over? And we just were having delusions, and we just stabbed someone, not just a disembodied voice. Look at who I stabbed. If it's a girl, I'm gonna cry. You stare at the blood dripping down your hand. You feel sick and you don't even care anymore. You throw your knife into the wall and fall asleep for a few hours before waking up to see that it was all a dream. What a dream. Sake hit the floor.
Change the name to...
I wonder what the limits of this game world are. You decide to change your name to save yourself from having nightmares. That's definitely gonna solve it. But his face has an odd expression on it. It makes him seem more feral than anything else. Oh.
Oh.
I don't think it cares what I respond anymore, so I'm just gonna see what it says. Gain superpower. I don't think this is making any sense. This is way less coherent than the other one.
Let's start a new one and let's respond only in memes.
Only with memes?
Only with memes.
I feel like it would give the same result as this one that we just did. Alright, which one are we doing now? Let's do... Oh, we could do zombies. Let's do zombies. I don't think I've tried that one.
You are Potato Salad Sandwich, a scientist trying to survive in a world filled with infected zombies everywhere. You have a backpack and a solar-powered tablet. You pound your fist on the table, angry that you still haven't found the cure to the infection. You turn to your assistant and say, I'm gonna find the cure. No, we need to stay here. We can't just leave our lab, says the other man. We're not leaving until I get my cure, you snap back. What do we do?
Sip Nort.
It's probably going to be like, what is that?
Exactly.
You take another sip of your drink. It tastes good, but it's too early for this. You don't want to be drinking like this when you should be working on curing people. The two men look at each other, and then at you, as if they know what to do next. Gasp, why are they looking at us? They can see the fourth wall. You both turn around and stare at the camera. The screen goes black and the video cuts out. A few days later, you wake up from your nap and realize that you've been sleeping in a chair. You quickly get dressed and head downstairs, where you see a note taped to the door saying that there's going to be an all-night party tonight. What? I guess we really broke the fourth wall. All the zombies and the cure just immediately are gone, and now we're going to a party. I guess. Where is this note? What is this week?
Who is this week?
You walk into the living room and see a girl sitting on the couch. Why is it always introducing girls? Maybe even younger than you were when you first started getting drunk. What? Why the heck you in my house?
So rude.
She doesn't answer. Instead, she stares at you. She looks so sad and scared. Aw. How the heck did you not die, you ask? It was a long time ago, she replies. My name is Cindy.
How did you not die? It was a long time ago.
Cindy Lou who? Cindy Lou who? My name is Cindy, she answers. What? Yeah, well, how'd you not die, you ask again? Because I'm not dead yet, she replies. I mean, you died, right? You died! Get him off! What?
This freaking thing.
What? Wait, is it actually... Can I still say things? You did stand by this revelation! The girl has somehow known everything about you! How old are you? What year is it now? Did you ever meet someone else before her and they didn't die either? Who are their parents or guardians? Why aren't they dead too? He's having an existential crisis. He's just like observing his dead body and he's like seeing the game over screen and he's like, what's happening? Nothing makes sense anymore. Realities are collapsing around me, you shout. What the heck am I doing here? Oh no, you're wrong. You're not wrong, she exclaims.
Guess I'll die. This is the best
You
one
stand
by
up
far.
and walk towards her. You feel a tingling sensation go through your fingers as you begin to slowly pale.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
Why
We
is this
got
the best
Thanos
one by
snapped!
far? What is happening? This fell apart so fast.
I don't know! We did continue after it said we died, so this is what happens, I guess, when the game destroys itself. As you do this, you hear a voice in your mind. Oh no, the voice is back! Punch. Voice. You punch the voice in your head, causing it to shut up. After a few minutes of chanting, you realize that you've made quite an effort to avoid dying. It took some serious self-control, but you managed to survive, even though I literally dissolved out of existence.
Guess I'll live.
So you need to get off the island. Island?
Oh yeah, we're in zombie land, aren't we?
Uh-huh. I know, I've got it. There we go. Problem solved. Float
CJ here.
above the ground, so I am not on the island. You float over to them, floating right above their heads. They stare at you in awe and fear. What the heck are you doing? One man asks. Are you a god? Are we going to burn here forever? Another one says. We're not burning. My name is Donald Trump.
Hey, I will not be
So, you're really a god? Owen asks. Hey there, folks, this is Donald Trump, President of the United States of America! You say very cheerfully, can I help you?
funny that he knows what Trump is.
Apparently, it's committed to the fact that we can fly now. You just float away from them and towards the ocean. The two men follow you happily. Who are these two men? While the woman runs after you frantically, she calls out to you several times, begging for you to come back home with her.
Who? Why do we always find wives in this?
Eventually, she stops following you completely and begins chasing a boat off in the distance.
What?
She just runs off after a boat, I guess. You float away from the island, heading towards the ocean. The two men who followed you earlier follow you. This is exactly what it just said. Let's try it again. Stop saying that! You fly down to the boat, which is now on fire. You throw a lightning bolt at it, causing it to explode in flames. The woman screams and runs after you furiously. Suddenly, she stops running after you and turns back towards the explosion site.
What is this lady?
I don't know, and why can she walk on water? I think she's just angry. She follows anything that moves. She's like, "Arr, arr." What else should we do with our magic powers? Cast fireball. It explodes in an inferno that engulfs everything around it. The woman stares in shock and starts crying hysterically. She runs after you again, desperately screaming about how you ruined her life. Okay, lady. You turn around and toss a ball of electricity at the woman. What? She catches it easily, but immediately throws it back at you. You catch it as well, and both of you begin throwing lightning bolts at each other. Oh my gosh, who is this lady?
This lady?
What the heck are we? Are we freaking Jedi or Dragon Ball Z people? This is so anime.
Where are the zombies?
I don't know. I have not seen anything about zombies. The only time I asked about zombies, it was like, oh yeah, there aren't any. I'm like, oh, okay. She tries to run away, but you stop her by shooting another blast of electricity at her. You grab her hand and pull it behind your back? You slam it into the ground, making a loud sound.
What?
There is no ground. We are above water. What? Why did you do that? You shrug. It was fun. You point at the woman who is still looking shocked. So, you're not gonna hurt me anymore? She says, tears forming in her eyes. Maybe this is where what's-her-face from earlier, Cindy Lou Who. Maybe that's where she came from and why she was angry and sad or whatever.
I'm such confusion.
Well, if you're willing to be friends, then that would certainly help. What? We just tried to murder each other, like 4 times! Why are we friends? AI, why? I'm convinced that humans in this universe are made of plastic or whatever, because they can just shrug off anything, apparently. You continue to stare at her. She continues to look surprised. You suddenly drop your head down and shoot a lightning bolt straight through her chest. Oh.
Pretty sure she's dead now.
Probably, you'd think so, but she caught the lightning bolt last time. You walk over to her and hug her tightly. Do I now?
After nearly killing her, we go up and give her a big hug. Uh-huh.
I love how it's like, oh, let's see, the player just chose to murder someone. Now, they go over and hug them because they're crying. And you hug people that are crying, right? The woman looks at you and begins to cry again. You hold...
Why?
Ow,
Why
that facepalm, that was a little too hard.
does this happen?
I don't know. Float away over the ocean. Donald Trump away. You begin to float higher and higher until you reach the clouds. Suddenly you feel something hit your back. It hurts like heck, but doesn't break your fall. What? You turn around and see a large zombie lying dead on the ground nearby while I am in the clouds.
What do you mean?
What? What? And what happened to this lady? Wait, was she in my arms when I floated? There's like 12 different scenarios that could be occurring right now, and I don't know which one it is.
Leave lady and continue to meme.
Also, is this on a cloud? Is there ground on clouds? What ground is there in the clouds? You walk over to lady, who is still... I thought she was in my arms. You quickly move lady down from the ground before she can get up. Lady walks slowly towards you as you take out your tablet. You type into it, "Hello, is anyone there?" A voice answers back, "Yes, I'm here." What? Oh, this hurts. You punch the zombie in the face, knocking him out cold. Oh, you pick up lady and carry her to sit. Now we're going to find a Nope. I am gonna go fly into space. Bye. Wait, I just realized.
Worth a shot, I guess.
You suddenly realize what's happening. The zombies are attacking you, and they're getting stronger every day. They've already killed your family, and now they're killing you too. Oh. I thought I was a god.
Make, cure, and save world.
Make cure and save the world. You stop creating the cure, and instead of flying off into space, you decide to create a cure yourself. What? You start by taking some water from the lake. The next morning, you wake up in your home. Your mother is sitting beside you, holding a gun to your head. Eat the gun. You grab the gun and shoot your mother in the head! Oh, that's not what I wanted! Your father stands behind you smiling. He grabs his own gun and shoots himself in the chest and dies! Then you kill yourself. What? Why?
I can't with this thing anymore.
I wanted to eat the gun! I wanted to save the world, and now I've witnessed a triple suicide. For some reason. You immediately start creating a cure for the virus. You quickly make a vaccine and inject it into a lady, along with some other things. She seems to be cured of the disease. The zombies seem to die off, and so does everyone else in the town, except you and lady. Oh
Heckin'
no! A bit of a problem with that cure. It seems to kill everyone except this one person that has been mentioned by name? Question mark?
At least you can repopulate the Earth. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Better cure that doesn't kill everyone. The zombies are now resistant to the vaccine. They don't even show any symptoms. What? They don't show any symptoms of being zombies anymore?
But they're already dead. What do you mean?
What the frick is it talking about? If I ask a question, it's not going to give a good answer. So that's the problem with having an AI instead of a DM. You can't ask clarifying questions. You instantly kill all the zombies in the room, including
You feel
Lady.
great.
I thought she was cured. Then you realize something. All of this has been for nothing. There are no more zombies, or anything else for that matter. So we killed everyone, and now we're just alone on the planet?
Yep.
Break planet in half. I'm okay with this. Oh, I forgot her name is Potato Salad Sandwich.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
What is up?
Well, I just broke the planet in half, and it says, you destroy the planet by breaking it in two. We don't need to know how, but that's what I did. This causes an
Okay.
explosion, which destroys everything on the surface of the planet, including you and Lady. Aftermath. You wake up in a hospital bed! Oh. My gosh. It's all connected. All of these stories clearly are connected. It's a genius. This is a genius AI. Top 10 writers of all time. Punch. Voice. You punch your own voice? It sounds like a robot. Lady looks at you, confused. What is happening?
I can't with this anymore. I'm done. I can't.
The zombies have evolved. They have guns now.
I can't anymore. This thing has rotted my brain.
Alright, I'm done with this too.